Hidden in the quiet pulse of Michigan's east side, a river town holds stories baked right into its bricks. Bay City, home to music, grit, and the city market, where something sweet is always cooking. Meet Maria Otto, owner of the Little Pastry Shop, who traded the C-suite for cinnamon rolls and never looked back. What makes someone walk away from a dream job to pursue a dream? What do you lose? What do you find when you trade success for purpose? My name is Cliff Duvenois, and we are Total Michigan.
So why don't you tell us, what is the Little Pastry Shop?
We are a boutique bakery, a small batch. Everything is in small batches, and we specialize in cinnamon rolls, petite scones, and little pies.
So that's like 3 of my 4 food groups right there.
Perfect.
Where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I actually grew up just north of Bay City in a little town called Caucaulin.
Okay.
And kind of in a large family. There's 8 of us. And so
Whoa.
we always had a lot of food and used to cooking for a lot of people. My mom taught me everything. She actually grew up in a family, I think, with 13 kids.
Okay.
I always lose count, but I believe it was 13. And she always told me her and her dad used to bake 8 pies at a time. And so she also would always be baking in the kitchen. It was just a part of what they did. And
right.
So I was lucky enough that she'd let us help.
8 kids, 1 oven, and a mother who baked like joy depended on it. Today, you can still taste those lessons in the buttery croissants, the warm scones, and the cinnamon rolls that feel like home. But sometimes, dreams don't always rise in a straight line.
When I was about to head off to college, I had no money, and you need to pay for books and tuition and, everything, housing.
Yes.
I was working at a golf course, and I asked them if I could sell pies to make some extra money. And the owner said yes. So I would bake pies, bring them to the golf course, and sell them for $10 a piece. And it was kind of just some extra income to help me before I went off to college. And so then I did go, off to college, and I was telling everybody I'm going to go back and I'm going to open a bakery. And that was my goal, right? Took entrepreneurship classes, did a couple things here and there, did idea pitch competitions about I'm going to open a bakery. We are going to sell only seasonal from scratch items and this and this and that. I'll never forget, I was sitting in one of my logistics classes one day, supply chain management. And the professor was looking around. He goes, I see a lot of women in this class, a lot of girls. If you want a job right out of college, you should go into logistics because it's mostly men and
True.
You are almost guaranteed to get a full-time job. And for some reason, that just clicked with me. I should do that because I need to make some money. After that, I switched my major just from business to logistics. It's amazing how easily you can be turned into a different direction just from...
You got that right, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And so me being the, low 20s that I was, that's a good idea. He's a professor. I'm going to listen to him. So I changed
nice
my...
paycheck, a career. Yes.
Able to buy a home then.
She chose the smart path, and for a while it worked. But the higher she climbed, the more something inside of her sank. She had the house, the job, the title, all the success that she wanted. But as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for.
A couple years later, we decided to move back to Bay City, my husband and I, because I was going to have a baby. We're excited to have the baby, want to be closer to my family because we're all still very close. And I had a job opportunity full-time at an automotive company just south of Bay City. So I found myself on this path. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, to get a promotion, take this job and get on this account and travel here, travel there, never home. My last step in my career, I was a purchasing director. There was one day that I don't know what happened, but I literally was sitting at my desk. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't even know what life I'm living. I don't know who I am. I don't remember the last time I baked anything, and which was weird for me because being that I always wanted to open a bakery, I was working on our cinnamon roll recipe years prior. At home, trying to make it bigger batches, perfecting this and that. And I found myself, we're not even home. This is terrible. What do we have this house for? I'm not even living my life. So I went home, talked to my husband, and I said, I have a problem. I said, this is going to sound stupid because I feel like I have the life that everybody wants. I have a beautiful house, married, children,
career.
And
you
career that
2.3
I
kids.
built, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I went back and got my MBA. Like I am on track to be an executive. And I said, but I'm just not happy. And I don't know what it is. I think I got to make some changes.
Yeah.
And he said, okay. I think I'm going to take the summer off. I think I'm taking a break. I'm going to take the summer
Right.
off. We went to the beach every day and ate ice cream every day, gained some weight.
Nice.
And every cinnamon roll, since we make the dough fresh every morning, they're not uniform. They're individual. I love them. Every pan, when they come out, it's like, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. So sometimes it's hard to even frost them, but people do love our frosting. That summer, hanging out with Clara, I thought, I want to get back to what I think that I have wanted to do all along that I just didn't have the guts to do. I'm sick of doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm just going to do what I want to do. And I said, when she goes back to school in the fall, I'm going to hit it hard. I'm going to start selling this out of my house, and I'm going to start looking for a space
This is
immediately.
beautiful.
So it was cool. It was like I posted on my Facebook, hey, everybody, here's my site, and please support me. You know what I mean? I'm going off the cuff here. My stuff tastes good. Give it a try, And I knew I didn't want to stay out of my home because it's not for me. I have always wanted to, own a bakery.
Right.
And that is what I'm going to do. So if I died tomorrow, what would I do? I would have said I should have done that. And so it was awesome. The things that I learned, supply chain management, purchasing, I worked in finance for a little bit. I worked in sales. I have traveled the globe. I know that our punchki tastes exactly like the ones in Poland. And all of these things have helped me be successful at owning my own bakery.
She's not just chasing a dream, she's using everything she learned to build it. Along the way, the bakery became something more, a mother-daughter memory in the making, with an unexpected surprise that no one planned for, but now everyone loves.
Actually, everything we make is from scratch.
It's your recipe, though.
Yes, me and my mom.
Not from a box.
Right, correct.
Okay,
and you'd be surprised. I didn't realize how many bakeries actually just use a mix and they put it together.
Yeah.
And we don't. And so that is why we are small, because that stuff takes time. Everything is in small batches, and we have some people come in and say, is this what you have? Yeah, this is it. You know what I mean? Because it takes time, and we don't sell anything day old, and we don't freeze anything and bring it back out. It's, we sell out quite a bit. My daughter came in here right after we opened. It was summertime, and so she came and helped. And she was helping make the cookie dough, and she messed up. And I said, well, what did you do? And she goes, I added this, and I put more butter in by mistake, and I did this, and she was just like a mess. And I said, well, shoot, let's go, because we make big batches. If you mess something up, it sucks. And so we baked the cookies, and we tried them. I said, Clara, these are better than what I had before. So on our menu, it's Clara's chocolate chip cookie, because some of the best mistakes are delicious. It ended up being delicious. So that is actually the cookie recipe.
Maria, if somebody is coming here for the first time, what would be something that you would recommend that they try?
The cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
And the cherry almond scones. It was the first scone that I ever made, and it was the one that my brother said, these are phenomenal. You gotta sell these. So we are located downtown Bay City on the corner of Center and Adams. So you'll hear our building referred to as the City Market Building or the Old Pennies Building. So the address is 401 Center Avenue, Bay City. Our website is www.lpastryshop.com.
Pastry chefs are artists. They sculpt joy out of butter and sugar, layering precision with just a little bit of magic. Maria Otto doesn't just bake, she remembers, she honors, she builds. In every roll, every scone, and every crumb, there's a whisper of where she came from and who she's become. Because chasing a dream is one thing, but baking into something real, that's where beauty lives. My name is Cliff Duvernois, and we are Total Michigan.